Not all lemon trees are created equal, and if you've ever planted a lemon tree that stayed green, healthy, and full of leaves but refused to give you fruit, the problem was never your care, your soil, or your effort. It was the variety you chose, because some lemons are born to thrive in pots, some demand open ground and heat, some fruit almost year-round, and others struggle quietly no matter how much love you give them. And today we're uncovering the 7 lemon varieties that actually perform, so you can choose the one that matches your space, your climate, and the kind of harvest you're dreaming of. When most people hear the word lemon, they imagine the same tree, the same fruit, and the same growing experience everywhere. But the truth is that lemon trees behave very differently depending on their variety, and choosing the wrong one can mean years of watering, pruning, and waiting without ever seeing a proper harvest, while choosing the right one can reward you with fragrant flowers, glossy leaves, and baskets of fruit even in a small backyard or a simple pot. And in this video, we'll slowly walk through 7 proven lemon varieties, explaining what makes each one special, where it grows best, and who it's really meant for. So by the end, you won't just know their names, you'll know exactly which lemon tree deserves a place in your garden. 1. Eureka Lemon is the variety most people unknowingly imagine when they think of a classic lemon tree, because it produces the bright yellow, sharp-flavored fruit commonly seen in markets. But what truly sets it apart in the garden is its ability to fruit almost year-round, when grown in warm climates with consistent sunlight, making it a dependable choice for gardeners who want a steady supply rather than a single seasonal harvest. And as the tree matures, it develops an upright growth habit with glossy green leaves that respond beautifully to regular pruning, allowing light and air to move freely through the canopy, which in turn encourages more flowers and healthier fruit set. However, the Eureka lemon is not a forgiving tree because it dislikes cold temperatures, struggles in poorly drained soil, and reacts quickly to stress by dropping flowers or young fruit, meaning it performs best in open ground rather than containers, and rewards gardeners who can provide full sun, deep watering, and protection from harsh winds. And when these conditions are met, the tree becomes incredibly productive, offering firm, juicy lemons with high acidity that are perfect for cooking, preserving, and daily kitchen use, making it an excellent choice for serious backyard growers in warm regions. 2. Lisbon lemon is often considered the tougher cousin of the Eureka, because while it produces a very similar fruit in terms of shape, color, and acidity, it has been bred to withstand harsher growing conditions, including stronger winds, cooler temperatures, and more intense heat, which makes it a reliable option for gardeners who experience climate swings throughout the year. And as the tree grows, it develops a dense canopy with strong branches that hold heavy crops without snapping, even during peak fruiting seasons. This variety is known for its vigorous growth and high productivity, but it does come with sharp thorns that require careful handling during pruning. And while that may seem like a drawback, it's often a sign of the tree's resilience and ability to protect itself, especially in open outdoor environments and with proper spacing, sunlight, and occasional thinning of fruit. The Lisbon lemon can deliver large harvests of thick-skinned lemons that store well after picking, making it an ideal choice for gardeners who want quantity, durability, and a tree that performs consistently even when conditions aren't perfect. 3. Meyer lemon is beloved by home gardeners because it feels almost designed for small spaces, containers, and beginners, growing into a compact, manageable tree that produces fragrant blossoms and fruit earlier than most other lemon varieties. And unlike traditional lemons, its fruit carries a gentle sweetness due to its natural hybrid origin, which gives it a softer acidity that works beautifully in desserts, drinks, and fresh use. What makes the Meyer lemon truly special is how forgiving it is, because it adapts well to pots, tolerates light pruning, and continues to fruit even when grown on balconies, patios, or near windows with strong light. and as long as it receives consistent watering and protection from extreme cold, it rewards gardeners with multiple harvests each year, creating a sense of connection and satisfaction that's perfect for those just starting their gardening journey. While its dark green leaves and delicate white flowers add ornamental value, making it as beautiful as it is productive. For Ponderosa Lemont is a variety that immediately captures attention because its fruit can grow to astonishing sizes, sometimes rivaling grapefruits, creating a dramatic visual presence that turns an ordinary garden into a conversation piece. And while its growth is slower than other lemon trees, the anticipation is part of its charm, as each developing fruit feels like a small event unfolding over time. This variety produces thick grinded lemons with abundant juice, and although the flavor is slightly milder than classic lemons, the sheer volume makes it excellent for juicing, preserving, and showcasing. But the tree does require thoughtful care, including strong branch support and balanced feeding, because the weight of the fruit can strain young limbs, and when grown with patience and intention, the Ponderosa lemon becomes less about speed and more about spectacle, rewarding gardeners who appreciate uniqueness and visual storytelling in their garden spaces. 5. Feminello Lemont is a traditional Italian variety, known for its ability to flower and fruit multiple times throughout the year, creating a continuous cycle of blossoms, developing fruit, and harvests that make the tree feel alive in every season. And this characteristic makes it especially valuable for gardeners who prefer steady production rather than a single overwhelming harvest. This variety thrives when given consistent watering and regular pruning, as managing its growth helps direct energy into fruiting, and when cared for properly, it produces aromatic lemons with excellent juice quality and a strong fragrance that fills the garden during bloom. And because of its balanced growth habit and responsiveness to care, the Feminello lemon suits gardeners who enjoy being actively involved with their trees, rewarding attention with reliability, flavor, and a rhythm of harvest that feels deeply satisfying over time. 6. Variegated pink Lemont lemon is grown as much for beauty as for fruit because its green and cream-striped leaves and uniquely patterned lemons create a striking visual contrast that stands out in any garden. And when cut open, the pale pink flesh adds an unexpected moment of delight that feels almost ornamental. While this variety grows more slowly and requires brighter light to maintain its variegation, it rewards careful gardeners with mild-flavored lemons, and a tree that doubles as a living design element. And because it's slightly more sensitive to stress, consistent watering, gentle feeding, and protection from extreme temperatures are essential. But for those willing to provide that care, the variegated pink lemon becomes a centerpiece plant that blends productivity with artistry, making it ideal for decorative gardens and cinematic garden storytelling. 7. Bush Rough Lemont, often called the rough lemon, is valued not for elegance or refined flavor, but for its unmatched toughness. Because it grows rapidly, tolerates drought, survives poor soil, and continues pushing forward, even when conditions would defeat more delicate varieties, making it a symbol of resilience in the garden. Its fruit is thick-skinned and less juicy, which limits its culinary appeal, but the tree's strength makes it incredibly useful as a rootstock and a low-maintenance option for rural or challenging environments, and for gardeners who prioritize survival, shade, or soil stabilization over premium fruit quality. The bush lemon proves that sometimes the most valuable trees are not the prettiest, but the ones that refuse to fail. At the end of the day, growing lemons isn't really about chasing the biggest tree or the most popular variety, but about choosing a lemon tree that quietly fits into your space, your climate, and your daily routine. Because when the right variety is planted in the right place, It stops feeling like work and starts feeling like a long-term relationship with your garden, one where seasons pass, branches grow stronger, and harvests become more generous year after year. Whether you're drawn to the reliability of a classic producer, the sweetness of a compact potted tree, the beauty of a variegated showpiece, or the toughness of a survival variety, each lemon tree carries its own rhythm. And when you learn to respect that rhythm instead of fighting it, the garden responds with fragrance, fruit, and a sense of quiet reward that can't be rushed. So take your time, choose wisely, and plan with patience, because a lemon tree isn't just something you grow for fruit, it's something you grow into.